Hello, everyone. My name is Stacy Overby, psychology major and graduating senior, and I'm here to present my preliminary findings for my research, Spare the Rod, Spoil the Adult, a survey on religiosity and BDSM. Just a quick overview. This presentation will include an introduction, background, and methods, state of current research, conclusion, and future direction for the research. And just a brief introduction, or what I like to call the what and the why. But first, we need to establish some terms. What is BDSM? It is an acronym that stands for bondage and discipline, dominant submission, and sadomasochism. The leather community is made up of individuals who practice, dress, and engage in activities that involve leather garments, and is considered a subculture, and dress code is how they distinguish themselves from other subcultures. In this study, a practitioner is any individual, regardless of race, gender, or socioeconomic background, that is engaging in the activity in a consensual manner between adults. It is important to note that not every BDSM practitioner is involved with the leather community and vice versa. However, the two cultures often interact and intersect in many ways. So what is out there so far? Some individuals see the practice of BDSM not purely sexual, but also a ritual. It is to keep in mind that BDSM is not completely rooted in sexual practices. In fact, quite a few practitioners are non-sexual with their kinks. The use of pain and pleasure can be sacred. And because of the ritualistic nature of BDSM, many experience transcendence, such as subspace and top space, or altered states before, during, and after their scenes, akin to individuals experiencing these states during religious services, such as catching the Holy Ghost. So why this demographic? Personally, my curiosity was sparked with a running joke in my mind about psychology and BDSM, and I've always had the thing of that Catholicism, the BDSM, there's a pipeline to it. And in my mind, every behavior, taboo or not, has an origin point. So my hypotheses are as follows: that individuals who grew up in a hyper-religious household are more likely to be practitioners as adults, that individuals who are current practitioners consider themselves to be spiritual and not religious as adults, and that individuals who grew up in Catholic households are more likely to be practitioners as adults. And just a brief overview of my methods. So I created a 24 question survey that was developed, and a link was created using Qualtrics. The link was given to friends and community members via social media sites such as Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, Tumblr, and FetLife, a site that was created for the BDSM community by its members. They were instructed when the initial post was sent out to pass it along to individuals that fit the sample requirements, BDSM practitioners over the age of 18 who grew up in religious homes. This was to preserve the anonymity of the participants. However, they were informed that they will not be compensated for participating. They were simply thanked for their time. Some of the questions included: how often did you attend service? What did your religious What age did your religious or spiritual alignment change? And do you consider BDSM as a part of your spiritual practice? And again, due to the nature of this topic, the study is still ongoing as the data is being collected. As such, these are just preliminary results. At the time of this presentation, 38 people started the survey, 22 fit within the parameters. Majority were Black, female at birth, current gender expression is female, and majority were heterosexual, with the demographics being 82%, 82%, 71%, and 43% respectively. 90% of the participants grew up in Christian homes. Out of that, 41% grew up as Baptist or Southern Baptist and not Catholic, which were 32% as hypothesized. However, participants engaging in religious activities such as door-to-door evangelicism, vacation Bible school, or Bible study averaged around 2 days a week. 55% of participants went to a religious-based K through 12 school or college, and their current religious beliefs were what the hypothesis suggested, which was spiritual and not religious. In conclusion, the main takeaways are: one, participants did not grow up hyper religious, they are trending as devoted. Non-Catholic denominations are more likely to have stricter upbringings, which lead to rituals and BDSM may take cues from religion or spirituality, but it does not mean that they be practiced at the same time. And individuals are less likely to view BDSM as a part of their current spiritual practice. Some of the limitations included the lack of scales that were available, the lack of quantitative research available. The questionnaire that I developed for the survey was extremely generalized on my end. One of the participants pointed out that the survey was only made to scratch the surface of the participants, and most of the research appeared to be more qualitative in nature or from personal accounts. Future research that I suggest is developing a scale or create a longitudinal study that examines religiosity and BDSM, more quantitative research on the impact of spirituality and BDSM, excluding extreme rituals such as the dance of souls. If you do not know what that is, it's when people hang themselves from hooks and they are dancing with the hooks attached to their bodies in some sort of way. The impact of non-Abrahamic religions, religious play, and psychological impacts on practitioners, and future examinations of race, gender, of BDSM practitioners and their religious backgrounds. Again, these are my references that I chose and used for this study. I would like to thank you for your time. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.